What's going on? What's up? What's up? This is Neutral Corner / No Cap Boxing. Back at it again. I mean, I'm Cool Breeze in the building.
Razor Ra. Yeah, we're coming back at you with a banger, like always.
Yo, we're gonna talk that talk. What's going on?
We got some catching up to do.
Yeah, a little
Yes.
catching up. Wasn't
But I
that
mean,
wasn't a lot of major fights with Regis Progress. He had
yeah,
a fight,
it's Jose Cepeda.
Jose Cepeda.
Uh,
So
Neither one of us watched the fight, but we're gonna do our research. We know he knocked him out in the 11th round, right? Yeah, he won by
yeah,
knockout 11th round.
he scored the
But
knockout. So
but here's the
he
cat.
won.
Here's the cat. His check bounced. Come on, promoters, y'all gotta start doing better. These dudes going out there putting their life on the line, and they can't get paid. You messing
Damn.
with their bread? Come on now.
Damn, yeah.
He's gonna get his whole. He's gonna get the other like what? I think 1.2 million. But man,
Something
I don't know
nice.
how you go to the bank and that check bounces. That's a salty feeling.
Yeah, so he gonna get something nice. Yeah. And he a champion. He got a belt. Only got one of the
Yeah,
belts
he
at
got that
lightweight.
WBC. He got that WBC. So
Mm.
that was vacated by Josh Taylor. So I wonder what's going on with Josh Taylor. I gotta figure out why he just letting belts go. He was undisputed. Nothing left to accomplish at that weight class. Is he going to go to 147? Maybe.
Cause he had one that yeah, 140.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Josh Teller, yeah.
He's not a little guy. He's like a big 140 pounder, so he can go to 140. 7.
Yeah, definitely.
He's big enough. And that would man. He go to 147. That weight class will be lit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of good fights out there. Teller, Teller and Boots. Make it happen.
Taylor Boots, Virgil Ortiz. What's the
Virgil
other?
Ortiz.
What's the other one? The young boy, Rashidi Ellis.
Rashidi Ellis, yeah. Um, but
Yeah, you have.
at 140, I see Regis Progress and Tio going back and forth. What was going at it or
Yeah, so
say a little something.
If Josh Taylor leaves it, that's going to be really it's Regis Progress' division now, and
Mm-hmm.
Tio got something to prove because he's moved up to that weight class,
Yeah.
and let Devin Haney get a few fights at this the defenders undisputed at that 135,
135.
and then he can move up to 140. Because it's still a lot. It's still too many O's in that division.
Mm-hmm.
It's still too many O's in 135. So 140 though, 140's Tio brings something different to that division because Tio and Regis Progress would be a great fight for me.
Yeah, you 50-50 on that one? I'm kind
Yeah,
of
and
50-50
I'm a fan 50-50 fan like on both of them too.
on
I,
both
I really
sides.
yeah man I'm like dang, but it's got to be done.
No, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I wouldn't bet on either one. Well, I mean I think Regis Progress would be the favorite because he's already at that weight class.
Mm. Yeah, like you said, Tio got something to prove at 140 because he didn't really. Who was his first fight at
I mean, because
140?
like Reed just lost to Josh Taylor, but what's his name lost to Kambosos.
Yeah,
So
yo,
losing an undisputed guy who was favored to beat you anyway, there's no shame in that. But losing to Kambosos out of nowhere, you ah,
yeah,
you
damn.
should go avenge that loss.
Yeah, he's supposed to have advantage that loss, but I don't think that's gonna ever happen. What happened with Tank and Shakur Stevenson? I'm hearing they going back and forth.
Yeah, and
I didn't
Devin
really.
Haney's name is in there, and
Yeah,
Tank's
Devin
talking
Haney.
about. And then I saw something about talking about Tank. I don't know. It's just a lot of internet beef, and I don't care nothing about the internet beef until people actually fight. All
Yeah,
that because years and years built up of Spence and Terrence Crawford built up trash talk and all that for nothing. So I'm like, man, I don't. Y'all can say, yeah, I'll fuck you, I'll beat you up, and I'll do this and I'll do that. Until y'all signing contracts and getting in that ring, I don't. It's just it's just yapping the gums.
yeah,
Like, I mean, how many years we've been talking about Ryan Garcia and Tank fighting? It's been like,
yeah. He's actually in that. He got a contract for him, right? Like
yeah, it's
that's cause some
supposed to
kind
be
of deal,
a contract
a
ready.
two fight deal. He fighting whoever
Some
he's
other
fighting,
guy,
the other
some other,
guy, and then Ryan Garcia.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see if that contract real, that deal real they talking about. That'd be some good shit. That'd be good. And then at the Ryan, he could fight Tank or somebody.
I mean, but
I don't know I don't know how they going, how soon they gonna make that fight. They probably
Tank was
try to
putting
hold it.
blue. Tank was putting blue blood in his place because talking about blue blood was taking Devin Haney over him.
I seen that when it
That's why he said he rocked. That's why he said he rocked Tank, and he rocked
in sparring.
Shakur, and he rocked Devin in sparring.
Hey yo, if whoever got that sparring tape, release that joint. If y'all watching No Cap Boxing, if y'all watching this podcast, release that sparring. We want that sparring. You know what I'm saying? That'd be
Man,
hot.
we
We
want that
release
fight.
that like that. Yeah, we
we
want the
we want that fight.
we want
Because
the
I
fight
mean,
for real. Yeah.
honestly, I don't got Devin Haney beating no. Blue blood got his opinion. I got mine. I got Tank.
Oh,
I
Blue
got
Blood
Tank.
got Devin Haney.
Yeah,
Mm.
he's entitled to his opinion, but I mean, I've seen Tank fight the better competition. You
Yeah,
know, I mean, and then when they both fought the same fighter, when they both fought Gamboa,
Gamboa. Yeah,
that was kind of easy work for Tank. He knocked him out.
yeah, he
Uh,
worked them up.
he knocked him out. So I mean, and then look, he knocked out Gamboa. He knocked out Rolly. He knocked out Leo Santa Cruz.
Kurt Rowley with the setup.
Yep, he knocked out Leo Santa Cruz too. Like, I mean, he almost killed Leo Santa Cruz the way that man was just like sleep. He slept him.
Yeah,
So
yeah. That's
I don't know how you can think you can. I mean, if you see somebody who's doing that, you can't. I mean, you can't even punch your way out of a wet paper bag. Don't talk trash to that man.
yeah. That's the thing. Cause you don't have no power like that.
Yeah, you got pillow fists. You
Yeah,
talking tough like you're a break like you gonna hurt. You're not gonna hurt nobody.
and
Take,
we seen Devin get rocked before. Like,
yeah,
I
and
mean,
that's it. And
wobbly
to me,
leg.
exactly. Yep. And to me, it's like Tank. He knows how to take a punch so he can get his punch off. So if
Yeah,
you know Devin's not going,
that's what he gonna do. I got him doing
yep,
that.
yeah, exactly, yep. And he knows he can take a Devin Haney punch. He's like, okay, and he's gonna set him up like Broly.
Yeah, I got him doing that. Take a punch to deliver a punch.
To
Yeah,
deliver a
so
harder punch.
yup, yup. Like they both hit each other at the same time, but Devin gonna be the one that get rocked.
And I heard I saw something. I didn't want to. I didn't click on it because it's like super clickbait. There's some super clickbait out there, and I was tempted. I was like, oh, because it said Tank wants to fight Terrence Crawford. I'm like, oh, you know,
Oh shit!
yeah, I was tempted to click on it. I'm like, no, I'm not even gonna keep doing this.
Damn, did I click on that? I seen something like that. It
I,
said,
man, you guys out there with those all this clickbait, good job, bravo, good job. Y'all are good with those thumbnails, man.
"It's working,
Yeah,
y'all working with that." Cause I definitely damn, I remember clicking that, but I think they said and I think it was somewhere where Terrence replied to that. It was like
yeah, something. Yeah, so I was ready to click on it. I'm like, No, like, all right, we already got Jermell Charlo, you know, checking Bud on, on that.
He said so, it was like a Twitter. It was like a Twitter post that Tank did. He was like, man, it's time. It's time to let this shit go. She said something like that, like you been hiding too long. Like it's time to fight somebody. He said some crazy shit. He said some crazy shit.
I don't
Yeah,
know. Bud's
TikTok.
gonna be trapped. He's gonna be trapped in the corner. I mean, because Bud the other day I saw him say
He's
it
gonna
out
have
his
to fight
mouth.
somebody.
I saw him say it out
He
his mouth.
fighting. He fighting
He's
Earl
like
after this.
he's talking about like Earl's record if he fight like if he gets that fight with Keith Thurman, if he once he fights Keith Thurman and like I'm fighting Avanesian, like his record's just really gonna make his look making him look bad.
Yeah, his level of competition compared to his is going. Yeah, definitely look bad.
That's gonna even take it up a notch, even higher. Because
Yeah,
Earl's gonna make. I respect Keith Thurman, but when I seen him get rocked by in those fights he was in, like
Keith Thurman.
yeah, like if that was the Earl Spence round and he got you like that, Earl would close
Oh,
that round out. He would have closed it out.
oh yeah, he'll finish it.
Yeah, he would have finished it. Um, so
Yeah, so
I mean,
hey,
but
Keith Thurman not going. Yeah, I don't see Keith Thurman. He probably lasts like the later rounds with Earl. If that's the fight that's going to happen with Earl next,
and
probably
then
like ninth round, he probably get him out of there.
here's my other thing. Another. I mean, this probably is my favorite. Like, I love Earl Spence, but my absolute favorite is Boots because the same guy said
Oh,
he said, yeah, both of y'all. He's like there's a lot of people. He's starting to get that traction, like where everybody's saying, yeah, like Bud and Spence, yeah, they better fight each other because they're not gonna fight no Boots. It's too much risk and not enough reward. They're not gonna get paid. So y'all better like
yeah.
that money. Y'all don't want to like fight Boots and too much risk. It's too much risk.
High risk. Well,
Low
low
reward.
reward. High
Yeah,
risk, low reward. That's what they
oh,
saying.
but Boots he got to get that one signature fight that just put him up in that light.
Yeah,
Boots got
he gotta get a name. I think it's
like
I think it's close. I think it's real close because it's like that
to me.
division is packed. There's too many good fighters in that division for
Like I'm trying.
him. I mean, for
Who
him
could
not
he
to get a
fight?
name.
Who could he fight?
Like you
Maybe
said,
if he.
whatchamacallit is coming to he might be coming to 147.
Oh,
Teller.
Josh Taylor,
Yeah.
but Josh Taylor's not a draw either though.
Not sure
Only fight only
he's
fight
a
fans know Josh Taylor. Maybe if Manny
yeah.
Pacquiao said, "Let me give a young boy a chance," or
Yeah, I don't think Manny coming back. At the he might
well, Manny said
he might come back for a big fight.
he will fight. Manny said he will fight Spence.
But he need a tune-up. I don't think Manny should come back without a tune-up. Everybody
Man,
can't do that. Like
I don't think
Keith
Manny
Thurman.
can come back. Period, because
Yeah.
after Ugas tuned him up.
Yeah, like Ugas. And certain fighters can't just get in there. Like every fighter not Earl Spence. They can't just get in there and be like, fuck a tune-up and
Ooh.
just fight anybody.
No,
Cause that's what Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman came back, called himself fighting a tune-up and almost lost that tune-up fight. So you got
you know what? Boots. If Ugas was to come and fight Boots, imagine that.
Ugas will fight him. And Ugas will fight him with no problem. Yeah.
I would, yeah.
That's what I like Ugas. That's why I like Ugas, man.
I
He'll
like
fight.
Ugas too.
And he gonna give you a good fight. And he gonna give you a fight.
Boots, if Boots is going to capitalize, that'll get Boots some recognition.
Yeah,
because it'll be a credible fighter.
In a fashion, if he beat him in like in a decent fashion, like in dramatic fashion, like a knockout or some crazy shit, like he was like, look, look what I see what you did to him, but look what I did to him. Like, I mean, he could compare it. compare how to they fighters, but Earl did him bad though. It's gonna be that's gonna be a tough task. That's gonna be a
Yeah,
tough task. You had to beat him up real bad to be like Ugas had to hang it up if he get beat up bad like that again. He
yeah,
might,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. I wouldn't even want to see him.
too much wear and tear.
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't want. I wouldn't for because I like Ugas.
Yeah,
As a Ugas fan too, I
getting
wouldn't
hit.
want to see him get hurt
Yeah,
on a permanent.
exactly. Getting hit in the head too much, man. Uh, yeah, but at 147, come on, that joint is getting 147 and 135. Them they getting packed. What
From 135 all the way up 140 and
all
140
yeah, cause
and one
140,
and 154 because
154, you got the Charlos, you got all them
you got
too. Danny
Charlo,
Garcia over there.
Danny Garcia. I mean, you got what's his name who beat Jamel T- dang, what's
Oh,
his name? He's getting his name back out there.
and yeah, he was at the Danny Garcia fight too. He won some smoke with Danny. Like
Yeah,
you gotta fight a real lightweight 154 pounder. You got
and then you got
I
Fundora.
can't man, I forget his name.
Fundora. I know, yeah, but then you got Fundora, the 6'7" bull.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Who told me to watch that fight?
I told you to watch
Oh,
Fundora.
oh no, no, no. You told me to watch Fundora, but I was on this other podcast thing talking boxing with some other people, and it was like, yo, the guy that he fought, his eye was like Fundora beat this guy up bad. I forgot the other guy name, but I went to see that fight. I was like, man, this is bad. He
I
was
mean, because Fundora beat Ocampo.
he beat Ocampo.
Yeah, that was the last fight that Fundora had. He beat Ocampo. I'm trying to remember if he just won the regular fight or he knocked him out in like one of the last rounds.
He be hitting with bad intentions. He he tall. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I checked him out. Fundora is he a problem. He a problem with that reach and like the way he tall and he throw hard punches. Like he not just
yeah.
throwing.
You got some leverage on those punches.
Yeah. So yeah, you got him at what you said 154.
Yeah, 154.
So yeah,
Him, Danny Garcia, the Charlo brother. Then you got is it Williams? T.
who the guy that beat Jamel
Jamel. Yeah.
Anderson? No.
No.
Harrison?
Harrison.
Harrison?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
his name.
Harrison. Yeah, Harrison.
Yeah, Jamal Harris. No, I forget what's his first name.
Tony Harrison.
Tony Harrison. Here you go. we know our boxing. I mean, we just got it be right there. We just be forgetting sometimes.
And did the bull from Philly, did he that fight at Schuler's, did he,
J Rock.
J Rock, yeah, didn't he recently have a fight?
He recently got a win. He recently got a
Oh, he
win. I
got the
think
win.
I think it was a knockout. I think he scored a knockout. I'm not sure, but he
Okay.
definitely. I know he definitely won that fight. But I was just going through the channels. I'm like, oh, boxing on. And I see him fighting. I was like, oh, I ain't think it was no
Yeah.
fights. I was like, I ain't think it was no fights, but he was fighting and he got that win. So yeah, it's
So,
about to be
oh, so
2020
what was
2023. 2023
so
gonna be.
so the 19th is Bud's fighting the Ebenisi in the 19th, right?
Yeah. Is it
I'm
the
not watching
19th?
that.
Why you gonna say it like that? Like, oh, Bud fighting, right? He fight. I ain't watching that. Crawford, yeah, David and whatever.
Man,
I'm watching it because that's my fighter. I'm supporting my fighter.
I
I'm
hope his
watching.
check bounce.
You a hater. You
I
a
hope,
hater.
I hope he don't get paid for it. That company was a hustle, a scam company. It's like, no, I'm
Oh
hearing things
shit.
that might be a company Jay-Z or something is attached to.
Oh, this thing's making sense. Maybe that's why he had that picture with Jay-Z. He had took that picture with him.
That's a possibility. Well, I don't know who's behind it. because
Yeah, no.
don't know who's behind it, but dang. So like this month, I mean, any other fights other than Bud fighting this month? Trying to think, but yeah,
No.
2023 is going to have a few bangers early because I'm
I'm
Caleb Plant and Benavidez.
Yeah, that's 2023, right? Yeah, I'm pretty for real. We might as well be. I'm done with 2022 because ain't nothing. I'm waiting on 2023. That's where the big fights is coming in at. We gotta get that Tank and Ryan Garcia. All is the big fights is 2023. I don't see nothing else. I don't really see no other big fights for 2022 for this year. But we
And I'm
gotta
wondering,
start.
I'm still wondering if Earl's going to just fight Thurman. I know with his heart he don't want to fight him,
He
but
don't want
he
to
he
give him that.
should. Yeah, he don't want to give him that because like he kept playing games. Thurman played games for too many years, and that's just it. You might as well you take out your frustration on him, get in the ring and break him down, crack a few of his ribs or something.
No, but you Keith Thurman out there sweet though. He ain't gonna just crack it. He ain't gonna just beat Keith Thurman up like that.
Yes, he is. Keith Thurman's body.
Nah,
Keith Thurman's weak to the body. Danny Garcia was like and
I
Sean Porter
know.
were when they
I know.
when they gave and Pacquiao when they went to the body on him. That's when they were doing better.
I know. I know. I know. But Keith Thurman, he's smarter than that. He's smarter than that. He gotta come in with that game plan and protect that body. Tyson
Crack a few
Fury.
ribs. Crack a few of them ribs when he be slipping.
Uh, next December. Oh, Tyson Fury fighting December 3rd.
Fury's
Derek
fighting.
Derek Derek Carshall. Tyson Fury.
No.
Man, we're worried about that. Anthony Joshua. Oh, that's
Somebody this one guy I follow, and he's talking about Tyson Fury still needs to stamp his legacy, because he can't just stop at Deontay Wilder and the old Klitschko. That's all he got under his. He said if he fights like
he need another one.
he needs like to fight Joshua, Ortiz, Ruiz. If he can get those names under his belt, he can get his name up there with like the Holyfields and all them, the Holyfields and the Tysons. If he fights
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah. I didn't even think about that. He didn't fight Ruiz. That's a
Yeah,
fight. That's a fight that need to happen.
Ruiz, Ortiz. He
Ortiz,
been fighting. I
Ortiz,
mean, Ortiz is old now, but
is he? I think he hanging it up. I think he
yeah,
gonna hang it up because
dang, it
he's
was a young black uh, American heavyweight that I saw the other day. Remember?
yeah, yeah. I know who you talking about. He nice. He young and he look young in the face, but he a heavyweight. And
Yeah, yeah. It still might be a little too early.
yeah, he up and coming. He up and coming. I know exactly who you talking about. I don't know. I can't. Is his
Did
name
I send you the
Anderson?
link? I sent the link.
Let me see. Was his name Anderson or something like that? I
That's a
think he.
possibility.
It
Yeah,
sound familiar.
because that's what the heavyweight division need. That's what boxing needs. You always have to have a great American
Yeah, you
heavyweight.
did send me a link. You see, he fighting that top rank. Jared Anderson. Yup. His name's Jared Anderson. The
Jared
heavyweight
Anderson.
KO. Yup.
Okay.
That put Jared Anderson on the map. They said this. The link you sent me said it was this the fight that put him on the map.
All right, so we can be the
Yeah.
first ones to because I've never heard nobody else talk about no
Yeah,
Jared
right.
Anderson.
Jared
So
Anderson,
you
baby.
hear it
He on
here
the come
first,
up.
no cap.
He on the come up. Look out for Jared Henderson.
Look out for Jared Anderson, American
Yeah.
heavyweight.
You know, heavyweights, Jared, yeah, Anderson. Yeah, you know, heavyweights is
That's what
that's
puts the butts in seats and
yeah.
gets you international, gets boxing back on the map.
Yep. So Tyson Fury, but they might not give him a shot. Like you said, it's too early. I mean, he up and coming. So we
Mhm.
know Tyson not gonna give him a shot. Who could give him a shot? The
Wilder will probably put him down though. That's what I'm saying. It's a little early.
too yeah, too early. A while ago, he gonna do his some vet shit,
We're gonna do
like
some bombs.
some shit he not used. He never been in the ring with nobody like that.
Mm-mm.
But I'm watching him, and he got like good basics, like boxing
Yeah, he got.
ability.
Yeah, he's gonna have a little better boxing ability.
Like
So
his for a heavyweight, he move a little. He move good for a heavyweight, like in that
yeah,
ring. It'd be hard to. Like, he kind of moving. He's like a Devin Haney with heavyweight power or some shit. Like, man, the way he
okay.
moving, boxing. He nice. He nice.
So you hear that on No Cap?
Jared Anderson on No Cap Boxing. Y'all gotta look out for this kid, man. He up and coming, heavyweight, up and coming.
I heard it here first. You know, I didn't hear nobody else talking about him.
No
Nobody
Cap
else.
Boxing. This is Neutral Corner. No Cap Boxing. Jared Anderson on the
We're
come
gonna
up.
we're gonna put that put that out in the atmosphere and let it marinate.
Shit, I might have to throw him on the thumbnail somewhere now.
Yeah, yeah.
Real
Just like
shit.
get that ball rolling. Shoot,
Yeah,
right.
real shit.
Shoot, that just shows that we love boxing.
Yeah. We watching all the up and comers. We got an eye on all of them. All the
We're in that neutral corner. We don't be focused on one fighter and just you only care about one person in one weight class and that's it. Or
yeah.
like everybody's focused on the same three names, clickbaiting.
You was the first person to start talking about Frank Martin and how Earl Spencer's promoting him. You the first person I hear talk about that. Oh yeah.
And remember Boots.
Oh yeah. We started talking about Boots. We
Yeah.
started talking about Boots before any of these bloggers was doing it. They podcasters or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Got Boots.
I was throwing his name out there even when I was just like watching other people's stuff. Like, yeah, what about this young guy named Boots? And then your boy, woo! I forget he's at 147. But I see him on
Damn,
he was on Sean Porter's podcast.
Yeah, he was. He
was on that was funny. Blair the Flair. Let's go, Blair, Philly.
Yeah, Philly guy. He funny, man. But damn, what I was about to say. I don't know, I forgot.
Dang, what you was about to say? Dang. About some weight classes or something? 147, 135, or something like that.
Oh, I was still we was talking about the heavyweights, right?
Yeah, then you said something about Frank Martin and
Frank Martin, yeah. We was talking about the people that we started talking about first. Oh yeah. I was gonna say if Jermaine Ortiz would have won that fight against Lomachenko, I was like the first one to start talking about Jermaine Ortiz.
Jermaine Ortiz.
Like,
there you go.
I was like,
hey, because he got one loss.
That don't mean nothing.
That should have been a draw as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I think his bounce back gonna be crazy. That don't mean nothing.
Yeah, his bounce back. I mean, it should have been a draw. But
get him a Rolly. Let's see. I think he could get Rolly out of here. I mean, I think he could. Jermaine Ortiz and Ryan Garcia. Ooh, I thought that'd be a good fight.
Rolly. I want Broner to get Rolly out of there.
Oh yeah, let's see what he do though. He don't be fighting like he. Broner, man, I can't. I can't. I don't know. Man. He don't be fighting.
Who would you have?
He gotta be serious.
Since Rolly's talking trash, he would move up to 147, talking about he will fight Spence, and he wants to fight Spence, and he calls Terrence Crawford ugly, and he calls everybody ugly. But
Blair Flair,
yeah.
Blair Flair.
Who would you have between Rolly and Blair the Flair?
That's 50-50. That's a 50-50 fight, dog. Hey,
Because
yo.
Blair gave somebody work though.
But the
He gave
press conference would be that'd be so funny to watch. The press conference, like them just talking shit back and forth. That'd be crazy.
Blair gave somebody work, and I'm trying to remember who it was. He gave somebody work in sparring.
Devin Haney.
It might have been Haney, and he was talking trash while he was sparring with it.
Yeah, the Devin Haney jump.
But
and he was like, Devin, like, let's go one more round. Let's go one more round. No, was it Devin that said that, or was it Blair Flair? Was like, let's go. No,
Blair might have said. I think that sounded like Blair
saying, let's go one more round. Yeah. Let's go again. Let's go again. And it was like, no, man, no, you trying to tire us out, some shit. Like, that was classic footage because it was hilarious. It was funny, like it was comedy. Blair Flair, he bring a different energy to the boxing.
Yeah, but he ran out the ring with boots though.
Wait, it's sparring footage out with him in boots, or he just
but everybody was at the gym. Everybody was at the gym, and I think this was one in Philly.
Yeah,
and then Boots' dad when they were talking about it when they were on when Blair was wearing that see-through shirt and everybody was busting on him.
Yeah, look about, you ran out. Some weirdo shit. We from Philly, bro. We don't do that. We're in a fishnet shirt on, say like.
But he was talking trash to Boots in his corner, and his dad was like, "What about you, my man? But remember, what about when he ran you out the ring? He was like, yeah, he got that, but we can run that back."
Oh, I don't remember him saying that. He said, "Yeah, you got that."
yeah. He's talking about.
So he admitted it.
Yeah, he admitted it. That's what I like. I respect that he admitted it. He's like, but we can run that back.
Yeah. Ayo, Blair Flair, man, you funny, man. We gotta get you on our show, Blair Flair. What's up, man? You could talk all the shit you want to talk on our show. We holla at us. We from Philly. We gotta get you on here, man. We gotta support each other.
You're gonna keep your name on the algorithm, help you be famous.
Yeah, I think he got the potential, man. I think Blair Flair he could win some good fights.
Like, I mean, maybe he could go to 140. That might fight Robert Easter, maybe even fight Josh Taylor.
Get real focused.
Let's see how that looks. I mean, you did good against that last fight he had.
Yeah,
with Bud in the other corner trying to be a coach because Bomac don't know what the hell he's doing.
Yeah, well, come on, man. Bomac know what he doing, man. He coaching Bud. Come on, man.
Bomac is taking some losses.
He got a winning team right now. He got Bud. He got Terrence Crawford. They're a winning team. He got one of the belts. He got one of the belts.
Terrence Crawford, the same person.
That's all he. I mean, that's all he got. I think that is that all he got. The other guy.
No, isn't that other young boy in his stable too?
That Bomac train.
I think the other that's at the same gym. Maybe Bomac might train him. Is he 154 or it's not Rashidi Ellis? It's the other.
You talking about
the other one that was running his mouth, and Earl was like,
I know who you talking about. Damn. That's the thing. We be knowing these fighters. We be forgetting their names.
And he's up and coming. Too.
Yeah, he got like the braids and the dreads.
Yeah. He only got 5 fights or something.
Yeah, he up and coming. So yeah,
what weight class is he though? Is he 154 or is he 135?
No, he like 130 or something like.
Oh,
he like 130. Cause him and Shakur Stevenson cool. They be good. Yeah. They be coming to the ring with each other and all that. Him, Bud, and Shakur Stevenson. But Bomac train him too. Bomac train him, the young boy. That's what you're saying.
He's out of the same gym, so I think that's his stable mate.
Okay, all right.
And he might be on that undercard.
Oh, yeah.
Might be on that undercard. I mean, who are they gonna get Boots to fight? Staniosis? I mean, they should
Boots.
get Boots to fight
Standing
and
also.
take that WBO belt, the regular champ. You know, because Bud is the super champ. They should get let him get that WBO regular joint from or is it WBA? I think Staniosis got the regular WBA belt. So Bud
Hmm.
needs to go just try to take that belt.
Damn, now I'm mad 'cause I can't think of the boy name. If I had, I should wish I had my paper with me. So I got my paper, a list of all the fighters that need to fight, but he's up and coming though, so
Yeah,
he definitely gonna need a fight. Um, but at 130, no, it's not too many. No,
I think Pitbull Cruz is trying to not fight Shakur Stevenson, and he's trying to get a fight with Cambosis.
Cambosis, Pitbull Cruz. Hmm,
Um,
50-50. I want to say 50-50, but
but he only got a name because Cambosis might be a better fighter because Pitbull Cruz only got a name because he fought a one-handed.
Tank.
He he went 12 rounds with a one-handed tank. That's it.
That's true. That's true.
But this Frank Martin is fighting Michelle Rivera. I mean, Frank Martin is ranked number
Oh,
8.
and that's the guy I was saying. I want Frank Martin to fight. The guy that we can't. Keyshawn Davis.
Keyshawn Davis. Yeah, there he is. I knew it was a K. I knew it was a
Yeah.
K.
So yeah, I want Frank Martin could fight him. Keyshawn Davis. What you think of that? That's
He don't
Bud.
have
That
enough. He don't got
Bud
enough
homie.
fights.
Jermaine Ortiz versus Keyshawn Davis.
But wait, Jermaine Ortiz.
What's that? They
Oh
130,
yeah. That would be cool.
135,
Like
135 and 140.
yeah, Frank Martin is 16-0 with 12 knockouts. Michelle Rivera from the Dominican Republic is 23-0 with 14 knockouts.
Okay. All right.
Cambosis is 20-2. So both of those are Devin Haney losses. And he got a win over Teofimo Lopez. So that's why I got
You got a
Cambosis
name
over Isaac
name
Cruz.
under his belt.
Isaac Cruz, he got 24-2-1 with 17 knockouts. But he don't got nobody that he beat that's like known. At least Cambosis got that win over Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah, he don't got no name. So
Ryan is
Pit
23-0 with 19.
Pitbull Cruz, he could fight a Keyshawn Davis. Or he could fight a Jermaine Ortiz, a Frank Martin.
Yeah.
Uh Regis Prograis, you say he might be moving up to 140.
Progress is at 140 already.
Oh, he's at 140. So yeah, he could CO. Get that CO smoke. Uh
Yeah.
Josh Teller, if he's still at 140, he could fight Josh Teller. But did Josh Teller move up already to 147? Or you think he is?
Um.
Because you said you want to do your research because you said the belts. It seemed like
Yeah. I'm gonna have to do my research because I don't know. Like he's still ranked number 1 at the junior welterweight.
mm,
He's still ranked number 1, and Jack Cottrell is ranked number 2, and Regis is ranked number 3. But that was before the Jose Cepeda fight. And who's that one guy who was at the Teofimo fight where with the baseball head on? You know, he was supposed to be a. Oh yeah, Gary Antoine Russell's in that division. He's ranked number 6.
yeah, Gary Antoine Russell. The other Russell brother, he lost. So I was trying to put him up in the mix, but then he
Yeah.
lost. He lost in his fight back. He was like a smaller weight class. Rashidi
You
Speedy Ellis, Boots,
got a
Virgil
few undefeated
Ortiz.
people. You got a few undefeated. Arnold Barboza, he's undefeated and he's ranked number 8 and he got 27-0 with 10 knockouts. Never seen him fight. And Shohajan Ergashev, and he's from Uzbekistan. He's 23-0 with 20 knockouts, all in that junior welterweight division. But
Yeah,
Josh Taylor,
so they pack. So
huh?
they pack. It's a lot of good fights in that division. They packed up
Yeah,
there.
it's just these damn O's got to go. What's next for Josh Taylor?
Who is Xander Zayas? Xander Zayas? What's that?
Yeah, I heard of him.
Yeah, he nice too. Yeah, these up and coming fighters. We bringing up these names on No Cap Boxing, man. Like these names, we don't hear. This is real, man. This is new. This No Cap Boxing. We bring up these names. Yeah, Xander Azias. He's good. He's a up and coming. Is he I'm about to look him up because I forgot what weight class he's in, but I know he's in the mix with a lot of good fights that could be made.
So, Josh Taylor, he gave up the WBC junior welterweight title that Regis Prograis just won, and
Right.
he wants a rematch with Jack Catterall.
At at the same weight class? Why he vacate the belts? Because he going to a different weight class?
Yeah, what it's saying is the unified 140-pound relinquished his WBC belt ahead of scheduled purse bid on Friday afternoon for a matchup against Jose Cepeda, the WBC announced. So he was ordered. He had ordered the purse bid for the fight. Two fighters promoted by Top Rank. So he was supposed to fight Cepeda, but Regis Prograis got that fight because Cepeda was the top rank. He was the top contender for it for the WBC belt to fight Josh Taylor, but Josh Taylor wanted to get the rematch with Jack Cattrall, because he got a split decision win over Jack Cattrall. So split decision. One person thought the other guy won.
Yeah, it's a close decision.
Yeah. And it
So,
said it was a controversial split decision win over Jack Catterall, who was the mandatory challenger for the WBO belt. So Taylor also held the WBA. So it says Taylor, who also held the WBA title before being stripped in May for turning down a mandatory defense against Alberto Puello, dropped to number 2 in ESPN's divisional rankings. Wow, so he was losing his belts left and right.
They say light middleweight. Was that 154?
Yeah, light middle. Yeah, light middleweight.
Yeah,
Junior, 154 is junior middleweight. Yeah,
light middleweight.
like who is it?
Uh, Xander Zealous.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he would be fighting. At 154.
Him and Danny Garcia. Well, I don't know. Young up and coming. That'd be a good test. That'd be a good test for him and Danny.
So what do you think about Jose Benavidez? You think he can still is there still like other people that could just use him as the gatekeeper?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, instead of him fighting Danny Garcia, Zealous could fight Jose Benavidez. Yeah.
Benavidez be the people's gatekeepers,
He the gatekeeper. Oh shit. That's bad. That's bad when you gotta become the gatekeeper.
that's why Keith Thurman don't want to fight Boots. He don't want to be nobody's gatekeeper. He's like, I ain't nobody's gatekeeper.
No, for a while, Sean Porter was the gatekeeper at 147 because if you could beat Sean Porter, you can handle that pressure at 147.
Yeah.
But he bring that pressure. He bring that pressure to every fighter. Everybody he fought, he give him a fight.
Yeah. Yep. So, Sean Porter, but he's like You know what? I'm not fighting Boots. I'm gonna retire before I, I ain't fighting Boots. I'll retire first.
Yeah.
It was smart, good move.
Yeah, good boots. Yeah. You don't
He's
fight that hungry lion.
That's the same way. That's what Tim Bradley did with Earl Spence, though.
Oh, he retired. He retired when he was mandatory, or he was supposed
Yeah,
to
yep.
Earl.
When Earl was the mandatory for his belt, to fight him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, Tim
That's
Bradley.
crazy.
See that, and that's why I don't respect Tim Bradley. You retire so you don't have to fight Earl Spence, but then you go talk trash about him his whole career.
Oh, cause he see a fighter that he think that could get him.
No, you just talking trash about him his whole career though. After you done like everybody can beat
His
Earl
whole
Spence.
career. Who else
He always been hating on Earl. He always
Earl?
been hating. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he a
He
crazy.
always been hating on Earl.
He a crazy boy.
Like,
He
no,
crazy.
like yeah, you don't you didn't want to get in the ring. You didn't want him to retire. He didn't want to get that retirement package from Earl Spence. He said, "No, I'm gonna go out on my own 2 feet."
Mhm. So I guess he had Keith Thurman beating Earl Spence too when they was trying to make that happen.
Yeah, I'm sure he
Keith
did
Keith was chasing that bad. He was chasing him.
because he had Mikey Garcia. He had Mikey Garcia beating Earl Spence, and when he was commentating on it, wait, no, he wasn't commentating on it, but he was just like it's one of those announcers that at Top Rank that every time one fighter do something, they always say, "Oh, he just got a like he might the fighter that they like. They always like Lomachenko, that fight that just happened. Remember, like that fight with Lomachenko? They're like Lomachenko just got 2 left hooks, but they didn't see
Nothing that Ortiz was throwing. Nothing
they didn't
Jermaine was
see
throwing.
the 4 jabs that Ortiz threw and the hook to the body.
Yeah, because he was catching him. He was catching
Uh,
Lomachenko with some shit.
and they did that. I was watching the fight for Stephen Fulton, and they did the same shit with him. The guy who was fighting him, they kept saying, "Oh, do you see that combination?" But then when you look at it, and like when they show the replay, he's like, "Yeah, he got that 3 punch combination off." No, you see him hit the elbow, like Fulton was blocking with his elbow, and like the punch that they said did something grazed his hand, like it would nudge
That's
his
the
face,
that's
but
the nut shit. Commentaries,
yeah,
man. That's that. That's why we got like. That's why we gotta do our live thing, our YouTube live thing, commentate our own shit. You know what I
yeah,
mean? The commentators don't really, and they're supposed to have a better view than us. How they doing?
they being biased. I hate that. I hate that. These are nutty dudes who never tried even tried to do no combat sport.
Yeah,
They didn't try. They never tried no. They never even took up a karate class or nothing. These are just dudes who just want to be picking one side. Just
yeah.
because that's the popular way to go.
I wonder how do they get that job? Cause
Yeah,
they
yeah,
never,
yeah,
like some of them. You said like you said, they never fought. They really wasn't into the like. They don't know it from firsthand, like fighting, like
yeah.
just
They were never trainers. They were
yeah,
they're just sports broadcast guys. That's it. I hate
yeah,
that. I mean, for us, it should only be people who are part of it, like somebody maybe the cut man or
yeah.
somebody who used to be. Just got to be actively involved,
And fight in the fighting sport. Yeah, that's what I'm
so
saying. Like,
you
how
can
you
have
get
some.
that job?
Yeah, so you can have some true insight because you can't just be like, "Oh, he hit him with 3," and then we see the replay, and you're like,
And he
"No, he threw punches, but he didn't land anything."
right. And sometimes you go roll with the punch, or like you can move with the punch, and
Yeah,
it's not that effective.
and you see that all the punches hit the guy's shoulder.
Yeah, you Blake get the punches getting blocked, and you all oh you see that like,
Yeah,
and then the
and
people that's not real boxing fans, you gonna hype them up thinking they doing something like
yeah, and the judges. I think the judges shouldn't be nobody who like. I mean, the judges they should be nobody who doesn't know how be actively. Judges should be trainers, people who used to be trainers.
Yeah, I agree. Cause like, what do they do? You take a class to be a judge? Like, how do
Like,
y'all? All
they,
right, you
yeah,
got a good
they have
eye.
to.
You can see. You got a good eye. You can see where the punches landing and all that. I don't
Yeah,
know.
judges need to be trained, former trainers, and that's it. Not former boxers, because for former boxers, they get
They could be
retarded in
biased.
their
They
head.
could be biased. Yeah, by getting
Yeah,
hit in the
they.
head a lot. Yeah, we need better judges in boxing, better commentators in boxing. That's
And I'm damn near about to say no Mexican judges, because they will do everything to root for their own fighters.
yeah. It be biased. It's a lot. It's a
They
lot.
be
It's a lot
biased.
of bias in
Yeah,
boxing.
it's too much bias in boxing. I mean, it's one thing to root for your people, but come on,
Mhm.
man. No, if somebody take the L, they took the L. Just you know, hey, they can come back and fight the next time.
Yeah. Some should be obvious. Some should be clear as
Yeah,
day. And that's when you know you can't. There's no way you could my motherfucker score a knockout or something like that. There's nothing you can say.
I mean, it
Like
was crazy.
if you
The
make if
crazy,
you make it look close, then they gonna try to give it to
yeah,
they gonna
yeah.
yeah.
Like a lot of Sean Porter's fights. A lot, like I think Danny Garcia beat Sean Porter. It's just that Sean Porter just threw a whole bunch of pitter pat punches, on Danny Garcia's elbows and his shoulders and stuff.
He looked
He
more
looked more
busier.
busy, but his accuracy was
Yeah.
low.
Yeah, that's true. I remember that fight. Danny Garcia, he was throwing the better shots, like it seemed like, but he
Yeah,
just wasn't
cleaner
throwing
punches.
it. He wasn't throwing as much. So yeah, the work that Sean Porter was putting in, they basically was giving him rounds because he was throwing more punches, but
Yeah, Sean
wasn't
Porter
landing
wins just off of work rate.
off of work rate. Yeah,
The
that's
the work the work yeah work rate. Yeah, that
I,
wasn't.
I'm thinking wasn't isn't that how they used to score in amateurs and shit like that? When you go to professional boxing, they actually see and catch the scores by the shots being landed, like the more effective
Yeah, the
shots.
CompuBox, and I don't know
It's a lot of trickery in boxing with the judges and shit like
because
that.
yeah, I don't know because I mean Sean Porter didn't do that well in the Olympic trials.
Oh yeah,
So I mean, if he fought the way if that was the way Olympics scored, then he would have scored all the points
yeah, that's
because
true.
he's just so his work rate. I mean, he did beat Usyk in amateurs, and he beat Andre, and
Oh, Andre, he beat Andre.
yeah,
That's another guy that's not getting no fights.
yeah. No, I mean, they don't, their name is not going to be remembered. They're going to like whatever happened to Hurd. Remember
Yeah,
Jared
we
Hurd?
yup. Jared Hurd. Like we remember them, but they not gonna be remembered years down the line.
Yeah.
These we remember because we like real true boxing fans, but
But who's in?
these some of the names that's not going to be mentioned.
Yeah, and just I think Andre is just going to disappear, just
His
and
name
really
not going
not
to be
have no real
mentioned.
name because he don't got no signature wins.
That's it. That's the thing. His name not going to be mentioned if he don't get a Jamel Charlo or one of these guys and actually win the fight. Not just he gonna have to get a big name and win the fight for your name to be mentioned with the greats.
Mhm.
Cause it's like
Yeah,
only we gonna be remembering these names, and everybody else is not gonna remember.
what fighter his name is mentioned with the greats only, but you just can't stand it. Who's the most? Who the
Who
most?
who you gonna
Who,
say, Bud? Who you gonna say?
no, 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 no,
All
no.
right.
I'm not on that. I'm not.
Uh,
Their career's already over.
is Triple G? I won't even. Is he considered
Yeah, his name's gonna be mentioned with the greats only for no
Triple
reason.
Triple
Yeah,
G?
because he fought Canelo 3 times. That's the only thing he got for real, for real. I mean, he fought Danny Jacobs, so he got the
But is Danny Jacob name's gonna be? Cause is his name gonna be mentioned? with the greats.
No, but if a great beats somebody who's just a good, I think Danny Jacobs is a good. So that helps you.
Yeah,
So if you beat a good, that helps you name.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, Triple G's a
Sure.
good one. Triple G's a good one because he got another great in Canelo on his resume, and then he got a good in Danny Jacobs. But he yeah, that's a good one because he don't really got other than that. I mean, did he fight Lamont Kirkland?
Lamont Kirkland.
Because he's a good.
Huh.
He was a
He was a good. I
yeah.
don't know. I ain't know too much about Lamont.
I mean, he beat Kell Brook, undersized Kell Brook.
Kel Brook.
He beat a
Kel Brook. His name definitely gonna be mentioned.
Yeah, Kell Brook is he even fought he fought Sean Porter and he fought Prime Earl Spence and Prime Sean Porter. And he fought
Yeah.
Bud too.
Yeah.
So and at the time he was great. He was great before he fought Triple G. Shit.
Whatchamacallit name's gonna be mentioned. Ruiz.
But like here's the name that
But
I
he
can't
did beat Joshua. And he
I
did
got
beat
I got two
Ortiz.
names that's gonna be mentioned. That's always gonna be mentioned, but I can't stand it.
I want who is it?
Antonio Tarver, Tim Bradley.
Tim Bradley. Tim
Tim
Brad.
Brad.
Ain't nobody gonna say Tim Bradley. He a
He beat
bum.
He fought. Didn't he beat Pacquiao? Right.
Did he beat Pacquiao?
That's how he got his name.
Oh shit.
I think he fought Pacquiao like 2 or 3 times. Pacquiao won the other 2 matches or something like that. But I think like he made his name off of Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, I don't like Tim Bradley,
Yeah.
man.
So Tim Bradley and Antonio Tarver.
And his name
Yeah.
is only gonna be mentioned because he beat Roy Jones.
And then he
I
was
don't.
juiced up, and I know he was juiced up. He popped positive for the steroid stuff. Like Earl Spence said, he exposed his ass. He
Damn.
should have he should have kept his mouth shut
Damn. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
because he got his ass beat by Bernard. They weren't going to cheat on Bernard. So yeah, Antonio Tarver and Tim Bradley are two people whose names are going to be mentioned.
With the greats.
Yeah, because he fought Manny Pacquiao, and I mean,
They gonna be like they with the greats, but they gonna be like B class, not really A class.
yeah, like D class, like
C
Antonio
class,
Tarver.
yeah. D class, C class, yeah.
Yeah, like Corey
Yeah.
Spinks.
Yeah, these the gatekeepers. You name some gatekeepers now.
Yeah, yeah.
Roll for roll for roll.
But Corey only took that one loss to Zab Judah.
They basically a good test at that weight class. He only Corey Spinks.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
only lost his ad.
yeah. He only took that loss to Zab Judah.
Zab Judah, his name definitely gonna be mentioned. Cause
Yeah,
he
yeah. He fought Mayweather, Corey
yeah.
Spinks. He fought Katsuzu. That's when his legs were all wobbly and he was fighting
Oh
the ref.
shit. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, that's what Jamel Charlo is going to fight. Katsuzu's son. He's fighting some Tim Zoo. That's who Jamel Charlo is about to fight.
That's his next fight.
Yeah, his mandatory.
Yeah, I don't know too much about the though.
Well, he's
The guy that Charlo fighting.
yeah, he's undefeated.
Okay. All right. Should be a good fight though. So that should be a good fight then, because I know nobody don't want to lose that O. He don't want to lose that O. So he gonna get up a good fight and see
Oh
what
yeah,
he and this is first big name that he could defend that his title.
and I
Not his
just
title,
noticed.
but that record.
Yeah, Yeah, yep. To his undisputed defense. But I know they took Conor Ben off of that rankings because he pop positive for the steroids. I mean the growth, the hormone. You know, he pop positive for whatever drugs or substance because he was supposed to fight. Conor Ben was supposed to fight Eubanks Jr.
Mm.
Chris Eubanks Jr. Yep. So both of those UK fighters, they was going to be a big fight in UK. I think Chris Eubanks Jr. dropped weight.
It's funny how when some fighters get tested and positive, get court positive for drugs, they like out of the game for like completely. But some they give them the pass and they get to come back and shit. What happened to
So like Canelo,
yeah,
like
Canelo, Tyson? What happened?
Fury.
Fury or Tyson? We're gonna get the right Tyson, Tyson Fury. We ain't gonna try to put other Tysons in there. Well, whatever happened to the other heavyweight fighter that was supposed to be fighting
Oh yeah,
Joshua,
yeah. Was it like
Big
Bubba or
Baby something?
yeah, Baby Miller?
Baby Miller. He tested positive and he just got
Did he
took.
get banned?
They threw him under the ground, some shit like
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
they
It's
did.
basically he got banned. Like they just blackballed him.
Yeah,
Like I never heard him ever since that he got tested positive. He
because
just
that shit is like that shit is dangerous for other fighters. That,
completely off the map.
that's dangerous for other fighters, man.
Yeah, and
Like
he was like knocking everybody out, heavy
like
handed.
you're already in a thing where somebody could take your life if they hit you the wrong way or hit you in the
Yeah,
wrong right. If they hit you in the right spot, that's it for you. And then somebody's gonna be taking some enhancements on top of that. No,
yeah, yeah. That's
that's why
below the
Mayweather
belt.
took a that's what took Mayweather a while to fight Pacquiao. He's like making sure Pacquiao took those Olympic style, drug tests.
Yeah,
Made sure Pacquiao took those Olympic style drug tests because he didn't want because you don't go from like fighting at 119 all the way to fighting in the 154, 140 with a 7 or 54. I forgot what weight they fought at, but you just grow. You start. You can knock. You weren't like you're knocking people out that's that much bigger now. Like how many people can come up all these weight classes and be knocking people out?
still getting knockouts. Yeah,
Yeah,
hmm. That makes sense. Yeah, Mayweather is making smart moves with that. I was wondering why he was asking for that test for Pacquiao. I'm like, did Pacquiao had a reputation or did it before? Like, I ain't know, but yeah, that makes sense. He just wanted to be on the safe side. And it's a big money fight. You want to make sure everything right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he was really. I mean, I don't think at one point he was scared of Manny Pacquiao because he just wanted to make sure that that dude's not on no drugs too.
Yeah.
Because if you don't fought you fought Canelo while he was young. You like he fought a young lion. Like
Yeah.
what's funny is nobody wants to fight Boots, and
That
they're not as
that's
like.
yeah.
But Mayweather fought a young Canelo.
Yeah, that's damn. Yeah, that's like somebody fighting Boots, somebody giving Boots a shot.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Mayweather did with Canelo.
Yeah,
That's the same shit.
that's that's the reason why I give Mayweather the respect. I don't like. I mean,
Hey,
some of the fights. I mean, because he beat De La Hoya, he beat Shane Mosley. I mean, I thought those fights could have went. He could have fought them a lot earlier in their career, and it would have been a lot.
Zab Judah. First said Zab Judah
Yeah,
when it was in a
yeah.
prime.
Now, if he would have fought Shane Mosley back when he fought Zab Judah around that time,
That would
Shane
have been
Mosley would
crazy.
Shane would have got him.
Nah, I don't know, right? But Shane, he was fast, fast hands.
Shane would have got him because think of what Shane did when he was old.
He caught him. He caught him.
Yeah, had him holding on to his arm for dear life. Like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
he caught him good.
Gave him that
You
wobbly
think
leg.
a younger Shane would have finished it? He would have finished that.
Yeah, the younger Shane.
Damn, I think yeah, that's something to think about. A younger Shane, if he would have court Mayweather like that,
Yeah.
he would have finished it.
Instead of 39-year-old Shane, 29-year-old Shane.
Yeah, wow, something to think about.
But I'm trying to remember if Shane popped positive too. I think he might have popped positive for some of that stuff.
Oh damn, Shane Mosley.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it, but I think his name might have came up in that too. I mean, I could look. I'm gonna do some research and find
Yeah,
out.
I'm gonna do some homework on that.
But
You see,
I know that nutty Antonio Tarver. So, so the fighters that are always gonna be named, but really don't need to be named. Triple
it's
G.
all
You said you got Triple G, and I got Antonio Tarver and Tim Bradley.
that's corny. Why they name? Yeah, that do make me mad. Like, why they names getting mentioned with the greats? They didn't do shit for real. Like, cause you got some names, but you ain't
Yeah,
accomplished that. Like, you know what I mean, you ain't jumped
yeah,
that hurdle.
yeah,
That's wild.
and you avoided people. That Triple G, you avoided. Triple G avoided Andre Ward.
Mhm.
I mean, you were quick to beat on Kell Brook. You were quick to beat on Kell Brook, but Andre Ward, no, you can't. You don't want to meet him at 158.
That part. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
168. You met Canelo at 168.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Canelo, well, yeah. That's crazy.
Ward fought a lot of people. But I'm trying to think of did Ward miss
He was
out
in
on
a
any?
he was in a tournament too. He was in that
Yeah,
tournament too.
yeah, where he fought Carl Froch. I watched that tour. That's when I first saw. That's the first when he was in that tournament. Is the first time I saw him.
Oh
I heard
yeah.
of him and heard about him, but that's the first time I actually saw his fights
Oh, that's
from that
decent.
tournament.
Yeah, that's
When he fought,
decent.
and then he fought Carl Froch, and then that was when he got secured his bag, his legacy. But then
That's
before
decent.
Kovalev, he got dropped. I was like, oh,
Oh
came back
yeah.
and Kovalev,
Yeah.
and then came back and won that fight. That was the second time he got dropped in his career, though.
Oh, for real.
Yeah,
That was my first time seeing him get dropped. I ain't see the first time he got dropped, but that was like, oh shit. He got back up. I mean, was that a draw? No, he won.
he won. He won. He
He
won
won,
that
but
one.
it was like a split decision, right? It was like a close decision.
Yeah.
And then a second fight, he just knocked him out. He body shots.
When I watched that second Riddick
He
Bowe fight
figured
with
him out.
Holyfield, yeah, the second Riddick Bowe fight with Holyfield when Holyfield dropped Riddick Bowe, and then Riddick Bowe got up and dropped Holyfield and basically knocked him out.
Damn.
I was like,
Damn.
oh, no. I was like,
Damn.
Holy had it. He had it. He had him. He had Riddick Bowe. But that was that
Yeah.
fight. That was that fight where the guy parachuted into the damn ring.
Oh, was that John? Damn.
Yeah. Holyfield had some crazy
A
fight
lot of
like situations like
controversy.
yeah, like some like your rememberable stuff that happened during his fights.
Yeah.
I mean, where everybody ran in the ring and was beating up that parachute dude, like they're in the
Yeah.
middle of a fight, and then this dude parachute in the middle of the ring.
That's
That's
weird.
weird.
At Pop Pop House on HBO pay-per-view, we was all watching that show. I think that's what we was watching. Or was it at my mom? I
that
can't remember.
that joint was crazy. Like watching that was like I saw the second plane hit on September 11th. I was like, wait, what's that other plane doing when the one plane just crashed into the building? And I said, what's that? Oh, that's that I had that same feeling like the thing was flying into Holyfield's and Riddick Bowe's ring. I was like,
Yo,
that happened before September 11th though. So
yo,
you
we
know,
was like,
but that like that when that happened, that was like me watching September 11th. I mean, it was a lot worse, but it was like
yeah.
that's what like stuff that happened before your eyes. That's all like that's always going to be what the world's going to see. Like,
Are you
where were
seeing
you
it?
when this happened?
Yeah. Yeah. Real
Like,
shit.
I was in boot camp. Well, no, I was out of boot camp, but I was in some military thing when Tyson bit off his ear. I didn't get to see though. I was running around from
Oh,
bar. Yeah,
you didn't see it?
I was running around bar to bar because I was in the military and I was like not home. I was like shoot, who got the fight on? Who got the fight on?
Oh, yo. So you see it, but you had to catch the replay of that shit.
Yeah, I had to catch the replay. I didn't see
Damn.
that.
That shit was crazy live, cuz I'm trying to tell you. That shit was like, what? Everybody's like, yo, what just happened? Like at first ain't nobody we're like, what happened? We just see Holyfield jumping up and down in the ring. We're like, what are you? And then Tyson like he playing like headbutt me, man. He was like, what the hell happened? Then they showed his air, like, oh, he bit his air. Like that shit was crazy. Then they showed the replay, and we like, oh no. Yeah, that shit
Where were
was
you when
crazy.
that happened? Where were you?
Was I at, I can't remember. I don't know if I was at Pop House. Cause I know my my mom used to get the fights too on the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
This one they had the chip. I can't remember. Yeah, I really can't remember. I remember seeing that happen. And I remember it was a lot of people. It was like cousins and people there, but I can't remember who house
Yeah.
it was.
I didn't get to see the air bite. I didn't see the Antonio Tarver thing live either. So I'm glad I didn't see that.
When he
I'm,
damn, I don't know if I seen that live.
yeah. So, but yeah, those are the two most memorable was the Holyfield Riddick Bowe when the bull parachuted into the daggone ring. I saw
Yeah.
September 11th.
Yeah, the
I saw the second plane from on September 11th happen because I ran into I was at work and like they had the TV on in the conference room and somebody said a plane just hit one of the buildings in New York. I was like, what? And I'm just working at Avis Rent a Car, so I'm just so we got to turn the TV on and do stuff like that. We had time to kill because we worked at the shop. I worked at the
yeah.
shop, so I was like, whoa! And then I saw another plane in the area.
I was in
I was like,
school. Well, yeah, I was in school.
yeah, I was like, well, what's that other plane doing? Oh, I was like, oh
Yeah.
no. Then the other plane hit the other tower. I was like, that's that was the oh no moment. So yeah, so I had that Holyfield thing, and then but even before that, the OJ chase when I was watching the NBA finals, I was watching the Knicks
Oh
play the
shit.
Houston Rockets, and they breaking news. Then they went away from the game. I'm watching somebody take a jump shot, and then they just go away to watch
They,
OJ chase. I was like,
they
oh, they
showed the
need to do
chase.
this one. I was mad. I was like, oh man, I'm trying to watch the game. I'm looking around like, yo, this
Yeah,
is
they showed.
finals. Yo. I was like, they need to shoot
Damn.
him down then. Shoot that Bronco.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy, yo.
There's just certain moments in life. I'm just that Columbine. I I probably was sleeping, woke up and heard that news.
The cop, it's
When
the school,
they shot up
the school
yeah,
shooting.
that first person to like really shoot up the school that was known. Columbine,
Yeah,
sorry, with that Columbine High School thing.
yeah. I forgot where I was at that time. I
But
can
I was
only, yeah.
but dag, I did not see that Mike Tyson live like when
But yeah, I know I was with you with the parachute. I remember I was watching the fight with you, and the parachute came in the ring. I think Toy and everybody. I think a couple of us was watching that one.
yeah, like that was crazy.
Yeah, that's time. That's history. That time that shit you just never forget. It's certain shit you'll just never forget. Like it's just stamped on your mind. But it's so crazy. Controversy, a crazy event.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, man. There's no cat went in the joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got some good time, man.
Got some good time,
Man.
man. Like, share, subscribe, post those like look out for those notifications. Activate your notifications so you know when we're back.
Yeah. And we gonna get y'all the exclusive new up and coming fighters. I mean that nobody ain't talking, we gonna bring them names up.
Go check my boy out. What's his name again?
Jared Anderson.
Jared Anderson. Go check him
Jared
out.
Anderson. Yup, that's some
Go
heavyweight.
check him out and leave anything in the comments.
Yeah, leave in the comments with yup. You already know. Like, comment, subscribe. It's No Cap Boxing. I'm Cool Breeze.
Razor Rod.
And we out. Oh, man. Peace.